Welcome! You made the poor mistake of clicking on this video, didn't you? Too bad. You either stay here or not. Yes, sucker. Welcome to my channel, I guess. This is my first official video. I wouldn't say official, because I made videos a while back, but I deleted them because as I got older, the more cringy they got to me, and I decided, no, I'm doing this brand new. I'm not dealing with this crap. I'm slapping my hand for effect of emphasis that I am not doing that. But yeah, welcome to my channel. This is Aubrey Phantom Trash. The name says it all. My name's Aubrey, and I'm a piece of fandom trash. I'm in a fandom, but I'm thrown aside like no one notices me. I'm that piece of trash you see on the street, and if you're a good citizen, you throw it away in the proper bit. And if not, you throw it away in the trash. Or just not pick it up at all, you dirty heathens. Anyway, I've got like a checklist of what I should say because my previous recording did not go well at all, and I just kept on talking about random stuff every 5 minutes because I had nothing else to talk about, due to the fact that this is 23 some odd minutes and I cannot talk about one simple thing for that long unless that simple thing is being chatted with in a big group of people and I have more to add from new information that I gain. This is already a minute of wasted time, so yay. As I have said, my name is Aubrey. I am an American. If you can't tell from my voice, I am American. I'm either American, I'm either a American or American. I just made that joke now. Yay. I'm not gonna tell you my age because I don't like telling people my age, but you can most likely tell from my voice that I'm a female. You can find my friend. No, not gonna do that. No, I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. This is already going all over the place. I guess you could tell that I'm not good at talking at all, seeing as how I continue to go on things that I think is a good idea, but then immediately backlash hits me in the face and says, no, back up, why'd you chew that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you chew that? Because it was food. This is terrible already. It's only 2 minutes. As I'm a person that you probably have seen old art of on DeviantArt when you scroll through a certain tag on DeviantArt, like My Little Pony, Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's, Steven Universe, all that good quality content that no one likes anymore because the fandom supposedly ruined it. I'm not saying that Steven Universe is ruined by the fandom. I'm just saying that Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale are supposedly ruined by the fandom, because that's the popular opinion for whenever people hear Undertale, is that, oh, the fandom ruined it. I need to stop talking about fandoms before I get this video taken down by a bunch of angry people that are most likely our peers. Enough about me. About my social media. Yay! My main account, which I really don't know what it would actually be. I wouldn't really call it a main account, as it is a more so, like, common use account. I still use my other accounts pretty much daily, except for my Tumblr, which you can find me at The Girl That Sketches on Tumblr. You can follow me there. I most likely won't update. And if you have a freaking not safe for work account, I am definitely not going to follow you back, because I have had enough of those. I followed one of them back, and my eyes were terrified. My eyes were terrified, because that makes so much sense. Yeah. um, but no, if you are a not safe for work account and you're an actual being and you want to follow me, if you could be so kind as to either use your other account that is not specifically made for not safe for work, or make another account that is not safe for work, that'd be great, because I really do want to like talk to people, but if you're not safe for work account, I don't really want that on my talking. I'm not sure how to describe it, but explain it, as I'm not sure how to speak. But I'd rather not have a bunch of not safe for work accounts following me. I'm not saying that I dislike them. It's just I'm logged into my Tumblr account on my grandma's because I'm too lazy to log out, and my little cousins go on the computer a whole lot, and they could accidentally go into my Tumblr account, which would be terrifying enough, because I don't know what the heck they're going to post. But if they see pornographic stuff, they're most likely going to ask my grandmother what that is, and then my grandmother's going to have a bunch of things to say the next time I see her. And I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I need to get off of off of talking about not safe for work accounts and why I don't follow them back. You can find me on DeviantArt as Foxy Fangirl 101. I want to change my name, but I don't have enough points because I don't have any points at all. So once I get enough points to change my name, I'm gonna do that immediately, which might take a while because I don't have anything to give in, because I'm too afraid of like getting money. I don't know why, but I am. Yay. You can find me on Google Plus with the same username I have for my YouTube channel. I know what you're going to say about Google Plus. Oh, it's just another plug-in for Google to gain more money. I don't care. I've made most of my friends on the internet, and I like my friends on the internet, so I'm going to continue using it until they either change up where they want to most likely talk amongst each other, or until we meet each other and live near each other, which is most likely not going to happen because they live farther away from me than anyone else. You can find my Instagram as Aubrey Phantom Trash, all lowercase, all jumbled together. Aubrey spelled Aubrey. I don't know why I have to say that out loud. It's the same name for my YouTube channel. I just want you to make sure that it's the right Aubrey, not the Aubrie, because I know for a fact some of you have not met an Aubrey with my spelling, but have met an Aubrey with a different spelling, and that's fine. Just spell my name correctly. You can find me. You can find me in the USA. There's another source. Now I'm being a smart aleck. Yay. I get comfortable, then I get smarty. No, I don't get smarties. I wish. I'd be happy if I did. This is going downhill quickly, so I'm going to change to the next topic before I continue to make a fool of myself in front of other people. This person that I am drawing is my human version of an OC named Lucida. And her story, I don't have one, because I'm lazy and I'm not a story creator. Or a story writer, or whatever. She is like 27 to 28-year-old female, and I don't know what else to talk about her other than her appearance and why I chose that name of hers. Her name is a funny thing. If you like cringe, anything cringe is funny, here's the story. I was a big avid fan of Undertale when I made her, and I didn't want to make a skeleton OC because I thought that was really mainstream because it is. It's just like, oh, it's a skeleton OC. Are you kidding me? Are you serious with this? It's a skeleton. Yeah, creative. So I decided to go because I didn't want to make a full like terrifying monster because I was still like I want to make a cutesy character way. So I decided to make her a flame monster based on Grillby. When I was first making her, I looked at a reference of Grillby and was thinking, okay, so I could add eyes or I could not add eyes. I added eyes and a mouth because I wanted to show that she talks, and I wanted to not be lazy when I make her have like speech bubbles or whatever. Her original design was based off of an actual dress I had. It's a sweater as well. But once I figured out that only kids in Undertale were able to wear striped sweaters, I changed it immediately because Lucida's not a kid unless there's such a thing as 29-year-old kid. 29, yeah, I changed her age. 27-year-old kid. This is all about her monster looking appearance, by the way. I added piercings because I wanted to. You can't judge everything. I don't have an explanation for everything other than I wanted to. Stop judging me. I know you're judging me. I know you're clicking that dislike button. Don't you dare. Why am I controlling you? I don't have much time left to talk. I thought this would be taking longer. I gave her a shaved head because as I was thinking about how to incorporate her flame head, I was thinking, well, you don't really see flames going out on like left or right positions or north and south directions unless you're angling the fire in a different direction. Even then it'll rotate because oxygen, yeah. Gravity's confusing. So I decided to make it look like she has a bit of a fire thing going on, and make it have where she has a shaved head, so that way if she were to be blown with a gust of wind and her hair went upwards, it'd look like flames going up, and I thought that was cool. I snapped, yay. She's one of my first characters to actually be like chubby. And I know that probably sounds very bad, but believe me when I say I'm still slightly new to like drawing different body types and such. And I try. I really do. The first time I drew her, when I tried to make her chubby, I just gave her big hips, and I was thinking in my mind, that's not chubby, that's just curvy. So as I continued to draw her, I try and make her have more of a belly than a hip. Because if you draw a person with thick thighs or a very thick waist and call it chubby, you're wrong. That's curvy. Unless all the food went to their thighs and only some of it went up to their stomach, that's just curvy. Ya dingus. So yeah, she's one of the first chubby characters that I've made, and I'm very happy with how she looks right now. I'm sure I'm gonna hate it in the future if I keep on drawing her in the future, but as of now, I really like her. She also has 2 guy friends, and I'm not saying guy friends as in she has 2 boyfriends, because she is a single Pringle. She's more so the matchmaker for her friends. Because they're in a relationship now, thanks to her, after she was like, boy, you like the person. Go find them. Go hang out with them and like them more. I ship it. I just basically projected my personality onto her, except for she's a smoker. It's another reason why. It's another way to incorporate she's affiliated with fires that she smokes. I dropped it. As I'm saying this right now, I realize I could have made her like a pyrotechnic or a fire wielder or whatever, but smoking. because some people in my family do it, and it's in my head. I don't do it. I definitely don't do it. No, not at all. That's not good for me. No. But she's kind of like the laid back, but will snap at an instant if you like insult something of her liking or insult her friends, which would also add to insult something of her liking. Or if you start like putting up a fight with her, she will try her hardest to knock you out, and if at any point possible might yank out a piercing just to stab you with it. She's one of those people. She won't hesitate to bite. She won't hesitate to bite. Heck, if the situation's in dire need, she might pull out a lighter and just flame. But it might take a while, because it's such a tiny fire. I need to stop talking about her attacking people. She loves making music. She'll take music. She'll take music and add her own like kick to it. Like if you've seen, yes, you see music with your eyes. If you listen to like remixed music or like electro swing, for example, I love electro swing. Most of the time, those types of songs are just remixed from really old songs and they just have a little bit of like a beat to it, hence the electro part. She's one of those types of people. She'll take a song and she'll remix it into something new-ish. And I like that. The reason why I call her a matchmaker, other than the short and brief explanation I gave of her, like, telling her friend to go and do it. Yay, me. God, I still have a lot of stuff to talk about, and this video is almost over. She, like, during college, she's friends with two dudes. One of them named Seth and the other named Hyder. You might or might not, or may not know them. They're from my DeviantArt. And, Seth is a full-on snake monster in Monster World, and Hyder is like a snake and spider hybrid. And when I originally made Hyder, he was supposed to like wear outrageous clothing, but as I progressed on drawing him, I kind of made it more so he didn't really like wearing male clothing like tuxedos and such, or anything stiffy like that, and made him more so feminine. Still keeping masculine in there. It's just he's more so, I kind of want to be a girl, but also a guy. He's not trans. He still fully wants to be he. It's just he prefers female clothing over male clothing. He hates tuxedos. Why am I going on about Hyder? She was able to be like the slap on the face saying, hey, stop hiding from him. Go to him. Because they were both being stupid and like kind of tiptoed over their love for each other, and in the end Lucida's just like, stop it, and decided to make him go out. And that's how they became a couple, and yeah, she's a matchmaker. Enough about that. Why am I doing this, you might ask? Honestly, because I'm bored and I want to. You can't tell me what not to do, because it's my life. I sound like a rebellious teenager. I don't know how to explain it other than I was influenced, yeah, sure. I was inspired by a bunch of other people who were doing this. Like, I saw people like Leslie Lou Marie, Dominic, Jaden Animation, The Odd Ones Out, Tim Tom, and a bunch of other people like doing this sort of thing, and I thought, that's cool, I want to do it. But most of the people that I watched were doing it with animation. I'm not good at animation, so I decided to do talking over speed paints. And I've always wanted to make speed paints because I thought they were a cool way of showing the progression in artwork through recording. And I just decided, I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. And yeah, there's my brief explanation of why I'm doing this. Things that I use an Adonit touchscreen pen for like my pen. I use a yoga laptop with a touchscreen for my tablet. The program I use is called Medibang Paint. I'm sure I butchered that name, but it's a really good application. The recording software I use is both named VideoPad by NCH Software. They're both called that. It's just the editor that I use is called VideoPad Editor. I'm not actually sure. Excuse me. The microphone that I use is not really much of a good quality microphone, but it's a microphone connected to my headphones. It's better than my computer microphone, I swear. Promise. Promise on my word. And now on to the random stuff that I don't know what else to talk about for the remainder of this video. I thought I was going to be stressing over a bunch with this, and if you can't tell, whenever I get nervous, I start laughing. It's the only way for me to get out of being a nervous wreck of humanity. There was about to be a laugh right there. There it is. Yay. I don't know what else to talk about. My phone's flashing red, and someone tried calling me. Why? Why are people trying to call me? Ugh. Oh, whoa. I just glanced back at my computer screen. I saw a bunch of blue. I was trying to change the line art layer to a blue through clipping, and I had forgotten that it was on the lower bit, and my program was kind of glitching out for a little bit, so that's why first it was in the back, and then it was in front, like a big splotchy mess. But I fixed it. Everything's fine and dandy. And dandy. That's the next Super Mario character. Danzy. This part I had a bunch of trouble with because before I realized that I had to clear out the background, I had already clipped the layers together, and it was fine with the outer bit at first, but then once it got into like the inner sections of where her arms were like exposing background, I thought for a second, okay, did the liner get clipped away? That's why I was zoomed in. Luckily, it didn't. And we're getting close to the ending. What else do I say near the ending? I've seen so many people talk about stuff during the ending, and I just think, whoa, they're so professional. Here I am. The reason why I got rid of the A was because I was using the wrong brush. I was using the watercolor. The M was on accident as well because I was still like going back to my old watermark, but I'm trying out a new watermark to make it simpler. And that was it. And I gotta go. Bye bye.